G'day, Shane here from Grape TV, and thank you for joining me at my home bar. But more importantly, thank you for helping me spread McLaren Vale wine to the world. Now I know I try and bring things quite often that are a bit different to these videos, and today I've got something extremely different. I've got a bottle of the Oxenberry Farm White Grapple Cider. So Oxenberry Farm itself is the offshoot, if you like, from the Scarpantoni stable, and it gives the Scarpantonis the opportunity to do something just a little bit different. And like I said, this is very different. Now, what does Grapple cider mean? Well, they've actually combined 70% grapes with 30% apples from the Adelaide Hills. So grapes from McLaren Vale, apples from Adelaide Hills, and to make a cider out of it. In this case, being the white version, the white wine is from Chardonnay, and let's face it, who's not interested in finding another use for Chardonnay at the moment? There's plenty of Chardonnay around. Chardonnay is actually just starting to come back into selling vogue again, which is good, but Chardonnay is a huge planting right across Australia, and a good way of finding something else with it. Now there is a red variety as well, and the red Grapple cider, and that's made from the Gamay grape that Scarpantoni's actually also use for their Cider rosé, which is also an excellent rosé. So another opportunity to try something different. Now I've tried this before, but a little while ago. So it's a 500ml bottle. As you can see, it's just the normal like beer bottle top, and let's get into said drinking, or doing the wanky thing. Now I definitely get, yes, I was frothing up there, but I definitely get that beady, bready, no, not so much bready, from the carbon dioxide. But I really get that peachy character that one would expect to get from Chardonnay, and I certainly get some apples in there. And why not, seeing it's 30% apples? Now that frothing has died down, it's pretty cold, so I'm not getting anywhere near as much aroma off it as I was just while it was all beating up. Certainly get excuse me, certainly get apples there. Very interesting. Talking with the guys at Oxenberry earlier today, they're saying this wine, or this Grapple, whatever Grapple is, it's a new name I suppose, but this Grapple cider is walking out the door when people try it. What I'm getting there is, yes, I get the little bit of Chardonnay character, certainly get the grapes coming in. It's not massive flavour in it, so you're not like enveloped in you know, masses of flavour, but what I'm getting there is something that's quite refreshing. Small amount of residual sugar, again not a huge amount. I was actually thinking I was going to get a lot more residual sugar than what I was getting just then. So the emphasis of this wine is refreshing. So you come home, maybe at the end of vintage. Now vintage is complete here in McLaren Vale. Come home from vintage, you want something to drink other than wine, and if you're like myself, I'm not really a beer drinker. I've been known to drink a lot of beer in my time, but at the moment I'm not drinking beer, and you're looking for something that's still got that refreshing, something that's not too complicated, you know, have a drink while you're cooking dinner. By the way, I'm going to start cooking dinner in a minute, and I will be finishing this while I'm cooking dinner. Yeah, just a hint of hint of sweetness. There's a reasonable amount of acid in there, as you would expect from Chardonnay grapes, but also from the apples themselves. And the emphasis just there is on refreshing. Certainly a crowd pleaser from what they tell me. I could quite easily see a number of people drinking this and enjoying. For the 500ml bottle, it's about just under $8, and I think it's worth checking out. Oxenberry Farm, by the way, is on Kangaroo Road, just out of off the main street of Maclaren Vale, towards Maclaren Flat. On the left hand side as you're going towards Maclaren Flat. Definitely worth dropping in and saying g'day. And remember, if you do drop in, tell them that Shane from Lonely Grape said to say g'day. So look, that's all we have time for Lonely Grape TV today. I'm going to go off and cook dinner now, and I hope you are enjoying whatever you're doing right now. So have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.